Hey guys, Tyler is Awesome 2 here, and it's the end of May and the final video for this month, and that is also Star Wars themed. And it's been 5 years since the Star Wars The Bad Batch television series on Disney Plus, and by extension, my review series of each episode of Star Wars The Bad Batch. So, yeah. Let's look back on this series and my reviews of the series, and yeah. So the concept of the Bad Batch originated during the conception of Season 7, during the Star Wars The Clone Wars original run, and when, when Disney bought Lucasfilm, the show was canon, therefore the Season 7 and 8 were initially scrapped, and so too were the Bad Batch. But Disney decided, you know what? We like these concepts. We want to revive them. We want to revive the series for one last season, literally titled The Final Season. So that's how that happened. And the Bad Batch finally emerged and saw the light of day. And yeah. And go check out my review of the final season from when it came out. So yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much a preload to my Star Wars The Bad Batch reviews and whatnot. And then Disney just really liked the Bad Batch concept so much that they decided to give them their own spin-off TV series. And that leads to my review of each episode, bit by bit, except for multi-parters or the first 2 episodes or 3, just, but mostly individual episodes and whatnot. Yeah, and this series is really good. I suggest you check it out. If you don't like it, then I guess that's it. But I love these character arcs, like Omega having having these clones as the Bad Batch as her family and whatnot, because they're all cloned from Jango, or how much development Tech got in second season before his death. I assume they meant to have him be revealed to be this, little sniper clone guy, or the guy in darkness during season 3, but they probably drop it because they just thought it'd be better for Tech stuff to actually mean something, and might as well be, And then we got Wrecker. He's just a fun comic relief and whatnot. And Hunter really, I also love Hunter and how he, and his struggles on how he, as leader, and how he and his how he tries to protect Omega and whatnot. And Echo, who joined the team during the final season of the Clone Wars, he pretty much stuck around for a while until he started working with Rex again, and it only shows up here and there. So yeah, a long way for Echo's character, from the original Clone Wars series to the 8 CG series to run and the final season. Pretty nice continuation of his story. And then we got Crosshair, the best arc. He went from, serving the Empire, but then he realizes how the Empire starts to treat clones, and, this series is pretty much, at the early days of the Empire and whatnot, and, and the show starts with Order 66, and from the perspective of the Bad Batch, and Crosshair started to be affected and whatnot, and, and we see how clones slowly start to get replaced with normal people and whatnot, to cut cost. And, yeah, and clones start still be used to just train those normal people, and Crosshair, when Crosshair finally sees the Empire for what he is, he like turns against them and rejoins the Bad Batch once and for all. That's a character arc I really love. Crosshair had the best arc in the show, period. And so, yeah, and my review of these episodes, like me forgetting names, had to look them up, or just getting, I do remember the names of each of Bad Batch members and whatnot, and do recognize characters like Asajj Ventress and whatnot, or Rex, and whatnot. So, yeah. And, no long pauses, I do. Like the one I just did now. And, yeah. It's, been a long ride. Me reviewing these episodes, and 3 years since the series and my reviews of these episodes ended. So, yeah, it's like looking back on the show and my, review of these episodes, and, it was pretty fun for me, to do stuff, and it was like two in the series, and it's been like 5 years since the show initially began airing on Disney Plus, and I should say streaming, but yeah, times have changed, and so yeah, this series and both the Bad Batch TV series and my reviews of them were released 2 years after my revival series, when I did the whole Kuga Beats Everybody video, and yeah, and I think it was around the time when I started to do. I think it was this series I started to regularly do Star Wars videos, mainly on May, because May the 4th, and whatnot, and I think it's on George Lucas's birthday. So, yeah. Thanks Star Wars The Bad Batch for my regular and frequent here and there Star Wars videos that I do sometimes. So, yeah. So this has been a long ride, and yeah, and this is the final video for May 2026, and yeah. Happy 5th anniversary, Star Wars The Bad Batch. It's been fun reviewing your episodes. And so be sure to hit that Kuga thumbs up button, subscribe, hit that notification button, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and also let me know stuff in the comment section down below. I am Tyler's Awesome too, and peace. And also, may the 4th be with you. And especially for next year.